w7m will look to pop this bubble of the defense upstairs. You said apply some pressure. Benja could go for a jump out onto KZ right now. That's exactly what happens. Get under their skin. Virtue taken out as Herds is in the middle of the bomb site. w7m have read into this so well. G2 have to retake now. They've been caught wanting, and Herds can box them out. Now JV92 on this sends on a collision course down through blue. Looks the wrong way, losing the duel, but he trades it. w7 have 45 seconds now.
Yeah. Door opened up, Nate going out. This is going to be the entry point. Blur forced back.
Oh, and Ali Mao gunned down. This is the lockout that they wanted. Blur gets one kill. It's all up to Benja. w7m, the triumphant start that they were looking for. Volps now holding on to the diffuser as Julio had died earlier on. That leaves Herds, who's now been in here for quite some time to wait, sit pretty. He'll catch Benja, but Volps does it first. w7m take round one.
Bomb site. He's all alone.
Once again, and w7m are in, but Virtue wins it this time. Problem is, here comes the cavalry. w7m riding strong through the middle of the site. And they've got the back of this bomb site all theirs, but wait a minute, Virtue makes something work of it as both teams trade back. Down goes Benja inside of blue, an early funeral. What a tempo from w7m that we see. That's only the first minute. 5 players are gone. Doki losing out on an opportunity, turns sideways from Moto, and Blur dies from the same place that Benja went down. 2 in a row from w7m.
Not gonna be the case this time. Julio sees it and takes it out. Monty could have scored the Volps into the bombs up. The crosshair between Virtue and Blur and top red and Catwalk is hard to deal with.
The sound of the Monty is gonna be deafening to these G2 players. Julio gets flashed by his own teammate. Volps depleted his secondary utility. Shield out, the pistol does so well, and this is Julio reunited with the shields that he used to be so dominant on. But he's running out of time amidst the smoke. He'll have to go for the diffuser plant. Off it, there goes an impact. He's actually pulling it off quite well, but it's the double stab from Virtue. G2's on the board after the mayhem that was that third round.
3 toxic babes in pocket of Blur are going to be important in this round.
JV on this sense again. That teal smoke screen is gonna go out and obscure. Volp sledging his way in, that's the diffuser in his hands. JV taking some serious damage. Canisters lose, they don't hit where they need to. Blur can't shut them down. Look at this lockout from w7m, it's perfect! Not a single death for the Brazilian squad. Julio had taken some damage earlier on from that play towards stage. Now Herds is taking damage here and there. Ali Mao will have to wait even longer to find his first kill. He's losing out to his fellow countrymen. G2 on the board though after losing Carl. Virtue down, Doki looking for something, nice shot by him. w7m emerge. Scathed but still upright. Herds a beautiful shot onto Blur. Benja in a 1v3. Good lord, this w7m team looks so sharp. The timeout does nothing. They'll test their mechanical skill. Toxic gas lingering in front of KZ. That was the logic bomb that had gone out. KZ with no utility left. Virtue looks the wrong way. KZ an easy pick. Ian Volps topping the team at 7 kills apiece.
Julio, where are you going?
Volps was waiting far back in oil pit as well. Surely there's no way they're gonna reposition with 15 seconds left.
15 seconds to go.
It sure seems that might be the case. KZ walks into the bomb site, diffuser in his hands, but G2 are there to answer back. And it's a ring around the rosy for the last couple players of G2. They've got the pocket full of Posey. It's gone. 2 bodies from G2. Inside a dirt tunnel, there goes a nade! KZ could have rebuffed it, but it sails right over him. It's the bullets that do the work instead. Now the toxic gas will linger. Ali Mao to keep them away from the site. He's got multiple bodies to look at. He comes alive when you need it. There's a bit of that Brazilian magic, Nick, just on the edge of the gas as it creeps in. Diffuser goes down. Volps in the line of fire from Ali Mao, who charges on up. But w7m have something to say about that. Volps will need to clutch. What appears to be an attacker-sided clubhouse continues onwards. G2 take their first round on attack. And Ali Mao has squared himself away. They know exactly where the Azami is. But they need someone to net that other pick. Could it be Blur? Or could it be Doki now? called into action, trying to test the reflexes. Ali Mao knows how close he is. This duel to the death, but it's Herds to die to Virtue. Suddenly, w7m have lost a player in a very crucial part. Doki walks up, KZ will swing. He gets taken down. Volps deep inside of the bomb site, last one up. Good thing he got 36 bullets still left in that. And good thing reload canceling still in the game. Oh, he'll knock the shield away, reads into Doki. There's another pick. Volps, at the moment, seemingly unstoppable, but keeping point out on the balcony. Virtue gets the final kill, and we got a tie game. JV rotating deep down below on the bottom floor. Up blue, he will go. Oh, Doki's nearby. He hears it. Doki knows this, he loses it. JV the better shot. But JV's in a tough spot. He's just gonna waste time, that's perfect. Keep somebody busy. Two separate players from G2 now on the hunt. JV close on the door, he gets away. Reassessing, losing the duel to Ali Mao. Lion scan goes off a bit too late, final 30 seconds, but w7m are actually in great shape to defend this, given the fact that they're at a disadvantage in numbers. It's not a given at the moment that G2 is gonna win this bomb site at all because they'll have to go through the window. Herds, so good. There's a Frostman. Blur gets it last second against the panel with diffuser down. He'll get towards the halfway mark. Volps retaking. He sees it. They get off. Only good enough for one kill. But it's perfectly timed. Nobody there to get on the diffuser. By the skin of their teeth, w7m regain the lead. But in w7m's case, they're not just as good. They're better right now.
Right now, they're the better team.
Better team, better players.
Better team, better players. Mid-round for G2 again, things are just slowing down. They're not being granted openings, they gotta look for them themselves. Flashbang's going up, but there's diffuser case bottom main stairs.
And it's gonna be a mad scramble. G2 stacking bodies over towards the church door. They barrel in, shotgun in hand. Volps is a monster. w7m moved to map point.
Given the failure of the execute, but time again running low. Good news at G2, all 5 members of w7m have gone back to the bomb site.
Catch! In construction where G2 had stacked up a couple players. Nades from below, you don't see this on a glass every single day of the week. Onto the floor, it blows up, and Herds swings. Virtue picks up kill number 2 for him. Suddenly G2 have reduced w7m to a single player. That leadership of Julio will go below. He's got information inside the bomb site. He'll try to stop Blur on that diffuser, but you have to pick your poison. Into post plant, G2 managed to walk away successfully, and now Julio has the unenviable task of getting back up top. 10 seconds off the diffuser already. G2 are not gonna contest this down below. It looks like they're just gonna stay upstairs. They know what Julio needs to do. They'll engage, but through the floors. I guess waste as much time as possible. A bit of a cocky play from G2, but that's their thing.
We will be okay on the side. They have the Solace, so again, they're playing that post-line position downstairs, recognizing the time is low, but Doki just swings in aggressively.
Can we talk about w7m with the map on the line going to bar stage, a bomb site that we haven't seen so far? That's some serious cojones.
Once upon a time, Rogue did it. They won a major.
Ali Mao swings onto Volps, but they trade back. The longer these trades happen, G2 will benefit from them. A 3v2 with half of the round to go. w7m keep it close, and now it's Herds sneaking up. The Nook of Benja doesn't know this is coming.
Oh, what?
They trade! The shotgun of KZ will look for the remainder of Blur. Blur has a drone active on the field, but might not have information. Whether they hear it happening, the only thing blinded from that last flashbang is Blur himself. KZ has a read, Blur needs to reposition. w7m take their first map. Nice drone work to catch one of these players from w7m playing inside of paper.
Looks like when G2's gonna go for the execute, that Virtue gonna walk up the red stairs from lobby and go for a flank.
Oh, JV's prepared and ready for it. Benja chasing after that all-time 6 invitational kill record. He's gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Doki's also in the hunt of that record, and he's starting off with 1 pick. An aid from Virtue finds Julio. That was the castle originally. Ali Mao taken down by Herds, looking to retake. G2 finding their footing in this very first. There goes another Candela. Virtue repositioning. They know inside a conference they have to pressure this player. The mute of Volps He's been so good in the previous map. They need to shut him down, but G2 are losing out on time. Volps drops Doki, leaving it all on the shoulders of Herds with 10 seconds left. All he needs to do is stop Blur from getting the diffuser down, which is happening at the moment. Virtue on a single point of HP to contend, and Herds will run right into him. Cannot stop it. There's maybe 10 HP between these two players on G2. Herds finishes off the Doki. Oh, there, nice shot. Blur with 1 HP, diffuser down. It's Herds the hero. Can he clutch this one out? Giving himself a bit of coverage, trying to draw Blur in. Herds swinging around, and the hipfire does not connect. Oh boy! If you're a fan of G2, let out a sigh of relief after that one. The worry with the time is that there might be some more Goyo canisters that you haven't found that when popped will linger for 20 seconds. Herds doesn't need to be alive to accomplish that. Tons of marks coming in now for the defenders, as it was Herds originally under fire. W7m looking to stop G2 in their tracks. They gotta waste out that last bit of gas. Blur in, first kill for W7m. Blur taking damage, but he tries for another attempt. He gets in even deeper, this time evading the gas. It's gonna be a brawl. There's only a second to go. Herds can't stop it. Blur goes down to Volps. Is he really this much of a hindrance for him? That's the real question. Well, JV gets spotted. Virtue gets the very first pick. They manage to find the Vigil. Doki losing the engagement. He had a good first round.
Yeah, still going slow for them. Anima opening up the quadruple wall from bottom heaven. That's gonna apply pressure onto Julio.
Nice.
The nade.
This is G2 now. They waited. They were hoping to get some errors to pounce upon, but they are making W7m make those mistakes themselves. KZ can easily catch this repel when it happens. He's got the bullet tracers there. He knows it's in. G2 will need to find a way towards the bomb site to stop them. There's KZ dead and down. Julio traded out by Ali Mao. Volps can't accomplish anything. G2 stretching their lead up 3-1 now.
Impressive.
But not enough to secure a target, just do a tiny bit of damage to Julio, mostly superficial.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Virtue's got diffuser in hand now. Two separate players from W7m taking damage. That's the last toxic canister. Julio pops up. Benja, stalwart. He's shutting all of them down. And now the Nook is in the site. G2 breathing in those toxic fumes. They don't have intel on the last two players from W7m. JV inside of gold. He's got 1 kill, looking for more. Gets them both. They line them up, G2 at a time, and they're out of lives as well. Him with Nesk as the all-time kill leader at the 6th Invitational. All Benja needs for the remainder of this entire series is 1 kill, and it's his record. He's in contest with Doki now. W7m reduced to just 2 players. There go the Candelas. Julio blind wandering around. Benja sees an opening. Created by him, out goes the Selma. But it doesn't connect at all. Ali Mao taking matters into his own hands. And there's the record! The most kills at a 6 Invitational, and he's been on the team for 30 days or so. Pull that team back from the brink if you get to that point. There's the first bit of action. It's that record holder, a Benja looking for more to continue adding to it. Doki's chasing it too, by the way, and he gets the very first pick of this G2 defense. Nade goes in, Flash goes in. Ali Mao looking for something, can't get it. Blur trades out KZ as Benja Master goes down. It's an open area hold. Bye-bye Volps. W7m showing some very serious struggles now, but the remainder of Doki is found through the barricade. Blur having a phenomenal round, getting the down on the JV92. Because it was through that barricade, they might not know. Oh, never mind. That's just rude.
Disrespectful.
Absolutely disrespectful. Julio inside of open area. That was a clinical kill on Ali Mao. The reload coming in. Diffusing now with a drone in front of him to watch the double door again. Cannot talk about the experience he brings. Enormous round from Blur. Pretty simple stuff, right? Or so you'd think. Well, there's that first set of smokes. Candela goes in, fire from the Goyo canister, but Julio's now found it. There's no impacts remaining. JV92 waiting to drop from the hatch. He'll do it, surprise! They don't seem to realize the Nook is there, losing out on the fight. Diffuser was going down. It's all in the hands of Volps. How does Benja pull that one off? No nitro cell, so they'll just have to engage, and Volps can stop this at any point. He's gonna stick to it and play behind it. This gives somebody from G2 time to get into place. Creeping up, there's Volps. Losing it, gets the down on Alimau. Benj is so damn good. Map point G2 of an execute. But does it get to that point? Now KZ's on 1 HP. JV is on 1 HP. There's no toxic gas remaining. That is a good sign for w7m when they push. 3 Candelas left. I actually kind of like this for w7m. As long as they can pick their opponents and isolate them, they'll be in good shape. G2 getting the very first pick. Alimau from downtown takes out Julio with the diffuser. Yet another for Carl. It's all up to Herds. And you hear the sound of G2 taking map number 2. These teams win their respective picks. We're gonna need at least 4 maps. There's the Lion. Volps making noise. Doesn't see him. Trying to draw him in. Benja tucked into the corner.
Ice cold.
Is this gonna happen? Volps is so patient. There it is! What a rat! w7m suffering 2 casualties early on. They get back on the board. Herds looking to avenge that previous map. He takes out Blur, the smoke down, but wait a minute. G2 gave themselves a great... and make his influence be felt all over the map. Then w7m are in excellent shape, and what did we say about Herds? Finding these opportunities on his own. Almost getting a third for his trouble. Inside a kitchen, Doki in trouble. G2 have surrendered the advantage they have. Alimau and Doki with shovels in their hand. They gotta dig G2 out of this one. Herds wasting no time, getting back to form. w7m take round 1.
Impressive recovery on this kitchen attack.
Oh, there was a magnet, never mind. But wait, there could be another. First pick's gonna go to KZ, but Julio's in with the diffuser. Nobody sees him by the pillar next to the cocktail bomb. At the last second, G2 does, and it's a graceful recovery. G2 back upstairs they go. They had a strong start in round 1. They squandered it. Round 2, another strong start. w7m, half the numbers that G2 has, but look at that. 1 pick answered back immediately. Benja. He wants that record to be unattainable. Cell tossed by Benjamaster, expecting the diffuser to go down. It's not there. Julio's found a corner inside a freezer where no gas will hit him. Down goes Benja, the B-man himself. KZ with a pick. Herds it's time to die. There's more gas to go in. Now it's KZ. Second pick. Doki in trouble. Cannot dance around the Monty. Good enough for 1 kill. KZ with 3 kills. G2 needs to get back to the bomb site. Volts doing damage. Diffuser now in the hands of the sledge. JV up top for the insurance policy. w7m regain the lead. Breaching the building, Volps will creep up. G2 distracted elsewhere. Do they know the Lion is here? They do. Benja wins that duel. Murmurs from the crowds. Oh, Julio, no, no, no! Benja reassumes the position. He's on a collision course with KZ. These 2 players, phenomenal for their team so far, seemingly unstoppable. The drop from KZ leaves JV92 upstairs.
What?
Benja collects another one. Looking to fill an entire trophy room with the heads of players from w7m. That's not good for Alimau. KZ, 1 pick, 3 more to be found. Firing at the reading opening. Oh, Virtue, you missed your chance. Can you win it? No, you can't. KZ's on another one altogether. Doki and Benja, last 2, but guess what KZ doesn't have? Well, I was gonna say the diffuser, but the correct answer is his life. w7m already off of that repel. There goes the first logic bomb too. Look at how close Herds is.
Again.
Sees the shimmer of those laser gates. KZ, an 8th kill. What a performance for him. Blur gone from action. Alimau going for the jump out. There's Herds finding an opening. He can continue to tear forward. It's going to be a straight linear take from Doki to get back in. There goes a logic bomb, and the drone at his feet. That's double trouble for Doki. Sees the head of the Dokkaebi, can't really do much. Benj is as good as gone. W7M, they gain the lead right back. He loses.
Guess what? Oh.
KZ gets kill number 2 for him, but there's Doki to take the head off of Herds. He's spent 2.5 minutes in this position, and now Julio will request the rest of W7M. They have to come to the rescue.
Doki.
How does Doki pull this off? Exchanging bits of HP time and time again. He secures for the 4th kill for Doki. It's just Julio yet to find the scoreboard. All of G2 collapsing on him. Phenomenal 4K. Oh, KZ knows there's the drop. The frost is there as well. W7M, they read into this flawlessly.
Yeah.
2 quick picks. All the while, Volps is down, and now Herds is too. G2 might just bar rush the bomb site. You've got Julio in that same position where he's gonna have to make these calls off the yokai. Things seem to be working out well, but again, we don't know how much of it is due to him. TCSG just levels Benja. Huge 3K from JV.
Again.
W7M just trading with G2 back and forth. G2 has yet to lead. They've only trailed or tied. KZ fighting for his life. Doesn't matter how much HP he has, he's usually in good shape. It takes a Brazilian to know a Brazilian. Ali Mal the kill there. Doki won as well on the Amaru. He can now
Both teams kind of reorienting themselves, figuring out what exactly is going on.
Benja catches Herds, looking in the wrong direction on piano. G2 with those numbers in their favor again. If all goes according to plan, this is G2's round, and it's tie game once more. Julio picked up his first kill in the round. How many more can he find? 3 players from G2. He goes up to 4 and 5, and they win the round. Or he kills enough time, and he prevents them from getting the diffuser down. They know his position. Proximity stun goes off, and Doki's on the hunt.
Does he check it? He does.
They do indeed. They know he's there, and Herds will have to go out swinging. Successful kill on Alimal. More tracers, more bullets. His luck runs out. Doki into double digits, and now it's Benja to do the same. G2 looking for their very first lead on this map. Players of JV and Volps have been reduced to almost nothing, but they're still in this. G2 have diffuser in hand. They don't need to retrieve it. Volps retaking from above, but there's still somebody up there. Doki can watch. How about a perfect lockout as G2 takes the lead for the first time on Cafe? The Bastion of Wit, all good things found on Facebook. Herds under fire, grenades sailing on in, and Alimal, amidst the chaos, collects the rest of it. Doki's on with the diffuser. Volps trying to run back in, but Benja's all over the map. G2 reading into this so well. Now it's Julio's turn to die. What is going on with this G2 squad? JV trying in vain to keep these numbers so close. Diffuser as Doki gets it down. Successful objective. Again, a Brazilian winning the fight against his home country. And there's still utility for G2. They're not breaking any sweats here. And they gain information from that Yana clone. They send Blur after him. Doki gets the job done. Map point G2 on W7M's map. And 15 on the clock.
Yeah.
Send somebody upstairs to deal with them. Up until moments ago, you actually had an advantage in numbers. You could have very easily done that.
Or you smoke the ceiling and push on in. That's what they're gonna do.
And it's Blur getting the diffuser down. Does W7M know this? He's in the thick of it. Diffuser goes down quite well, G2 in a post plant. This is for the map. W7M need to get back in. Julio taking damage in the process. Doki and Benja are still up though, and they're making their presence be felt. It's Herds to salvage the map, but G2, they want that hammer. They want the lead. They want the map. And they get it! 2-1 G2, they stun W7M. And they're gonna go to their map with the hammer on the line. Skin over towards blue, he gets it. tears strips out of Herds. Now it's Blur's turn to lose some HP. The smoke of KZ. Well, it's pushing this Monty into a bad spot.
Oh.
They try to get him into the corner. Doki's down. Look at KZ. Great patience. W7M formidable on this very first round. They've shut G2 out of the bomb site. That's the strong start they need. Creep up.
I don't think he knows.
A bomb has been
He
located.
doesn't. Oh, down the corner, they get two. G2 have reduced it just to JV92. Ali Mao is bleeding out though. Blur with Diffuser going down. JV rushing in to see if he can collect a kill. Won't be able to do it. Can't stop Blur either, but he can dash across the map as much as he wants. He's not getting into the bomb site. G2 with full control. They tie it up. Where do we go? Where do we want to engage from?
Oh.
A lot of damage done to JV92. There's explosions. Virtue bursts in. Now it's Julio taking his lumps. W7M have next to no HP combined. Diffuser goes down, and now it's a post plant. But it's a very different scene. W7M are all a single bullet away from death. G2 surely must know this.
Oh my god.
Nade goes up, but Volps is a little bit too slow for G2. There goes JV. Volp shooting away. G2's just making this lockout look easy. Benja in particular, he's coming for that record. They're coming for the hammer.
It's a nice shot from JV. Finds the head. Stokey on the Nomad off the board. Bench still alive though behind Alamau as well.
There's a down. Ali Mao will creep up. Can they secure Volps? Shot through the wall, but they weren't expecting the follow-up from W7M. They jump on it, it's a 3v2. Julio almost losing his HP and all of it to Benja. Now it's none other than Blur to sprint on in, get them both, leaving Herds and JV. There's one from JV, suddenly Benja will need to clutch. New player, but he can't get it done. W7M keeping this close.
And now the mid round for G2, they could problem solve. Oh my god, the wall bang.
How does JV92 die? No. Now it's the flank from Volps back up. Down goes Doki. Ali Mao follows. W7M doing quite well, but Virtue, he's trying to keep his team in this round.
Yeah. Benja on the wide stairs, he has to be the hero maker for his team.
And there it is. Catches KZ. A hop in from Benja up towards the top. Volps overpowered. Julio can't do anything. A 4K from Virtue. The Thunder down under gives G2 the round. Haven't seen this one in play before. That's an exothermic charge from above that opens up a small portion of the wall. KZ will see the How on earth? Excuse me? More than just utility work. At the current moment, leading the team with 8 kills, and most of them have been high impact.
Talon shield is up.
Double Talon shield to get the Diffuser down, but Blur is so low on HP. The impact from KZ works out just fine. G2's first kill on the board as Ali now creeps up. He gives his position away. Continuing down towards security. That DMR hits like a truck. Looking for more, and he gets it.
What?
G2 is wiping the floor with them. Julio in a 1v3. Diffuser in the hands of Doki, but they bail out of this place. Julio scared off from Kitchen. There goes the Nitro Cell. It connects, but Doki gets it down, and now G2's in a post plant. Chipping away at Julio's HP. He's got some marks. He's under the skin of G2. They want to get him out of there. Playing around the bomb chassis. Target acquired. Kill secured. Spawn peaks set up from multiple members, but W7M are quick to get into the building. And hey, it works on the Benja Master, and it works on the Doki as well. This is the confidence that they need. They need to find their footing. Bring that same level of aggression that G2 has been bringing. You bring it right to their doorstep.
He drops.
Herds is just...
Bomb located by
What is going on right now from Herds? Unheard of. 4 kills, 3 kills, all 5 kills. It doesn't matter. Good Lord.
But immediately, when it's too quiet, they all fall back to the bomb site and they punish W7M. But it's a 1-for-1 trade. Attackers now have the map in their control, and they find another to Benja.
Oh, it's a Capkin trap to get it done. Benja's been dropped, but he's recovered. Picked right back up. JV now on the assault. That's as nice of a flick as you're gonna find running out of munitions. Virtue to clutch. Again, impactful kills. There goes the Nitro Cell, but they bail off the diffuser. Marks inside a freezer, marks inside of the laundry room. Virtue has marks on that diffuser being planted. He sees the bullets go through.
Defenders have eyes.
Can't get it done against KZ. W7M still very much in this. They've tied the game.
Of course, take these confrontations, and Doki looking for one.
Doki keeps putting himself in these positions. He baits out a team kill instead of getting it himself.
Gonna flashbang and jump on this big window. That's gotta be the plan.
I think you're correct, though. I think this W7M team that hasn't looked that scared, they kind of look a little scared. They jump in, but they haven't done their homework. They don't know that Virtue's down below with that nice long line of sight. He's still there, but there's a jump in. He misses it. The rappel actually works. Ali now down. They trade out. It's all up to Julio to clutch again. He hasn't been able to do it this time. Can he accomplish it? No, he can't. No, he can't. They brought him in for his experience, and Julio keeps getting put in unwinnable situations. Are reduced to nothing. That's two players over towards Freezer, a third above the hatch, and Julio all by his lonesome. ADS does its job. There he goes, Alimau taking the engagement. The Monty wins the fight. W7M have equalized. Julio to charge in. He can't win a duel at all. Now JV will wait for the smoke to clear. It's him and Volps. Down goes Volps. G2 can taste the championship. They just need a single kill to go to championship point. JV will taunt them out, but G2's not giving them an inch. Almost a job for him, but no. The solution gives G2 one more round, and that could be it. So they can wait for that intel, and there it goes. They'll double up on them. They've got some marks, expecting somebody over towards Addict. Doki rips the Nitro Cell. There's the aggression from W7M we need. It doesn't come without a cost, though. Benja doing his best, drops Volps. It's confirmed by Doki. JV still above. Doki fighting back. This is perfect from W7M, but hold on a second. Virtue to clutch out in a 3v1. W7M, their whole season, their whole year on the line. Virtue trying his damnedest, but KZ's better in that duel. W7M will not go quietly into that good night. Why not? For G2, you have to be prepared for this. Blur still down below. W7M have not moved one bit. JV will join Volps. There's the Capkin trap. Herds, how did you not see that? Volps is in. G2 winning these engagements. They're just a couple kills away. JV creeping up. Duels Virtue. They've put it back to a 3v3. Julio with diffuser in hand. He knows that door frame is clear. That's where Herds died from, but he doesn't expect the cross, and now that's diffuser surrendered. It's KZ's turn to walk in. Down goes Doki. What a mess inside of the bomb site. He's got 10 seconds left. KZ will need to go for the defuse. Air jab goes from Benja down below. Blur retaking from above, sees the Lion, a lot of damage, but this is an easy lockout for W7M. Nitro Cell does not connect. Diffuser goes down. It's KZ and Benja in a 1v1. The two best players for these two teams. For the hammer. Benja can't get it done. Overtime. Fragger, but instead on that same support role that we can see players pop off with. It's the same role that Virtue's largely been playing as well. There's the EMP onto the claw. This one is successful. Another EMP goes out. Herds taken down by Doki, littering the way down. How does Doki accomplish that?
Team kill.
A team kill. Oh no! W7M falling apart in a crucial round. You can easily let your team talk through this. Nice shot by KZ onto Virtue. Smoke swings on him in the corner. There's a crossfire. KZ reduced and gone. G2 back on championship point. Alimau is waiting. He wants to distract, and there's Virtue to come to the rescue. Two separate players from G2 and Freezer 2 over by Tower. They spot one towards Pillar. JV in trouble. Benja, the very first pick. Two follow very quickly. Nitro Cell goes out. KZ rushing in. G2 looking to accomplish this. One kill away, and it's Volps to die. A new generation pick up where legends left off. G2 again world champions.
Look at Dogi's face. That's a face that says, I cannot believe it. Not only are we in the grand finals, we win the entire damn thing.
This might be the first time that Place Bell has cheered for this squad, notorious for being the villains. But there's one man in particular. He's broken the hearts of many regions. He'll lift the hammer again. Fabian plus G2. They're fucking inevitable, aren't they?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Rainbow Six 2023 World Champions is G2!